What's up, everybody? I'm back, and today, is another Mando behind the mat, and today we are on episode shit, and you know the drill. If you haven't seen the episode yet, please watch the episode and come back because this episode is mighty crazy, and you know it is one hell of an episode. We have a lot to cover today, so I have my opportunity he was gonna help me, break it down a little bit, and we're gonna talk about what we think about it, and so let's get on with the video. Sheen, what did you think about the episode this week?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. I thought it was from start to finish. There was really good action at the minute. We got to see the character we've been waiting for, and I loved the interaction with Mando and Baby Yoda. And overall, I thought it was probably one of the best episodes that we've got out of the entire series so far. I think it was just a really good episode for Star Wars content because there was so many Easter eggs and pieces of dialogue that hinted at so many things that we've seen in the past and maybe some things that we're going to see in the future. But overall, I had a ball with this episode from start to finish. I had so much fun.
Like, I totally agree with you. Like the way this episode was executed, and in my eye, this episode was one of the most emotional episode I've seen because you really got to feel for you really got to feel for the baby, and you really got to see all the things that this baby had to go through, and for some of the part it was like really emotional to see the dynamic between Mando and the baby, and really seeing what did baby had seen.
Yeah, I love the relationship between Mando and Baby Yoda because it really is a father-son relationship, and you can even though we don't get to see Mando's face, you can see in the emotion through the mask that he loves he loves this baby. He wants to be the father. He doesn't want anything to happen to him, and I think if they ever do split those two up, it's going to be pretty hard to watch the show because the whole show relies on the relationship between those two characters. And I love it. I think it's brilliant, especially for a character who's like an alien creature and another character that's in a mask. It's pretty cool.
I totally agree. Like this episode just blew me out of the water with bringing in Ahsoka, and then mentioning Trout, and stuff, and then mentioning the baby's name. There was so much to really take in, and I'm still blown away.
Yeah, and I haven't got to watch it again since I seen it yesterday, but I definitely will watch it. And as you said, I saw that Tana she coming into the series now. I think it's a big for a lot of Clone Wars fans and a lot of the animation fans who love those kind of Star Wars product. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they do going forward with these characters and if she'll come back or maybe for her own show. But I thought the action was absolutely brilliant, the lightsaber action and then the fight scene at the very end. I just thought it was a very pleasing episode, and there's not much you could say that was bad about it.
Yeah, do you think that do you think in the next episode we're gonna find out more about who took the baby from the temple?
Yeah, I would love to see a flashback to see actually what happened and if what kind of people came to the temple to maybe kill Jedi's that were training there. Was it Darth Vader? Was it Anakin? So I would love to see a flashback for that scene just to see what happened, and I'm sure it'll be pretty emotional if we do get to see it. And then who was able to get Baby Yoda out of the temple without anybody knowing, and if any other characters that we know of from previous incarnations of movies or shows who died in that exchange, because I'm sure some people did die.
We know it can't be we know it can't be Luke, because if you know if we know it can't be Luke. So in my opinion, I'm just gonna throw it out here. I think it Edward Ritter from Starwood Rebel because, to be honest, him and the baby are both force sensitive, so I think it will make sense.
That's a pretty good point as well. And yeah, I wonder if when Baby Yoda, when he goes to the temple, will it let another Jedi know, and will they be able to be attracted to the Force, and then they show up, and then we get a whole backstory of what actually happened. But yeah, that's a pretty good point. It's gonna. There's so much kind of Easter eggs and tie-ins, especially with Filoni's shows and even with the movies, that it's pretty good fan service, and they're doing it in such a way that it's not like knocking it over your head. They're doing it in a way that makes sense for the story, which I think is brilliant.
Yes, the thing I'm just wondering is, in the last episode, episode 5, in the last scene, Moff Gideon put a tracker on the ship. So so is it possible in the next episode we finally get to see Moff Gideon take the baby, and we finally get to see some some of the dark saber.
Yeah, that's been my prediction for a while. I think that Mando will end up losing Baby Yoda. I think Moff Gideon will definitely get that character, and then Mando's going to have to go on a journey to try and get him back. But yeah, that's my prediction for the last few episodes. That's what I think is going to happen. I think the tracker now, he knows exactly where they are, and wherever they go next, he's going to know. So we could get a similar thing that happened to Baby Yoda when he left the temple. And it might happen again because now the Empire knows exactly where he's going.
The pure emotion we got from, the baby Yoda's backstory was like, it was really emotional, and just knowing all the pain he had to go through was like, was really interesting and very hard to watch for a Star Wars fan. Like, especially for me, a diehard Star Wars fan, I was sitting there like, man, I never felt for a character like this in this type of environment.
Yeah, and it just shows you that Baby Yoda has gone through so much stuff in their life already. And it's great to see that Baby Yoda is able to have a smile on his face, and he's able to have fun and eat eggs and steal candy from other kids and stuff like that, considering he's gone through so much other stuff.
Yeah, what do you think? So, what do you think about his name? Like, do you like it or no? Do you like the name of the baby's name?
Grubo, is it?
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's an interesting name. Nobody predicted that. Everyone just called him Baby Yoda.
No, but there is a meaning to it. So
Oh, okay.
if you look at the word a little bit, it's paying homage to those looted.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's paying homage to those looted, and that's how you can tell by the name. But like, to be honest, I like the name, but at the same time, I really wanna know who tempted baby, and does the baby talk? Because I feel like the baby talk, but the baby it had post traumatic threat, and that's why the baby is letting his guard down a little bit.
Maybe, yeah, because we got to see them using the Force to talk. Ahsoka and Baby Yoda, they communicated in that way through the Force. So yeah, maybe he does have a mental barrier where he can't talk because of what happened. But I'm sure, if not this season, but in next season and coming seasons, we'll definitely get to hear the character talk, and that's going to be pretty cool. But at the moment, he can only interact through the Force, and him and Mando haven't talked to each other. Like really, they just kind of go by how they're looking at each other and stuff like that, which is cool. But then we also know that Baby Yoda understands Mando, and I think the little exchange where there was silence between Ahsoka and Baby Yoda, I think was because Baby Yoda was filling in Ahsoka about everything that's happened.
Like, to be honest with you here, I think right now in the level of this show, I've been doing my breakdown for ate for did for what for for
Yeah.
about for about like every weekend I do it. So every week I break it down, and this episode I hear it does so much to really take in, and like this episode gonna be an episode that I think I'm gonna watch this whole week, and then try to analyze it more, and try to see what I can analyze, because to be honest, I'm still speechless on what happened with this episode. Like this episode with Ahsoka, and just bringing her in, and all the different Easter eggs from original movies, Rebels, and the cartoon. I can't even wrap my head around everything. Like after the episode I did, I don't know what to say. It just blew my mind.
Yeah, and also, as you said, there's so much stuff to break down. I actually watched the episode with subtitles, so I didn't miss out on any words or hidden meanings or anything like that. I wanted to kind of get it straight away, but there is so much. I'm sure when I watch it the second time, or if you watch it the second time, we'll see so much stuff that we didn't see the first time, which is pretty cool. There was some cool name drops. We got Yoda's name drop. Ahsoka was kind of referencing Darth Vader, Anakin a little bit as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool that there's so much stuff to break down in just a 50-minute episode, and it talks about not only the shows but also talks about the movies and also talks about the Mandalorian show. So that was pretty cool.
Like, to be honest, what did you think? What did you think about the main highlight, Ahsoka?
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing Rosario Dawson in the role. I like her as an actress. And yeah, I thought like when they first showed her in the episode, I thought maybe they were kind of some of the fight scenes weren't that good with the lightsaber. But then as the episode went on, it got a lot better. And yeah, they were trying to add a little bit of mystery to the character from the start. So that's probably why it didn't look as good. But overall, she's a cool character. I'd love to see her come back. I thought the design was pretty cool as well, and definitely the last fight scene. I also love the interaction with her and Mando, and I'd love to see her in future episodes, if not this season, maybe next season, and maybe her own show.
Like Disney Plus it already in the process of making her own show already. So now Disney Plus is trying to bring in a whole big universe, and so now we only have two more episodes left. We have the episode next week and the finale. So we don't know what's gonna happen next. So now I have to say. After that, I think this episode was very, very, very good. So what do you think? So now, what do you think gonna happen? So what you're predicting on? What do you think gonna happen next?
Yeah, I think we'll go on a journey now to get to the temple to get Baby Yoda in line with some Jedi's or find other Yodas of their species. And I think Moff Gideon, by the end of the season, I think he will have Baby Yoda. I think he will capture Baby Yoda from Mando, and then next season will be about Mando trying to get Baby Yoda back. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a we won't. I don't think we're gonna have a too of a happy ending to this season. I think it's gonna end on a bit of a cliffhanger.
You know, you got a point. Everybody was thinking about it. That Baby Yoda gonna get kidnapped, and it won't be a happy ending. But all of us will be leaving satisfied, and knowing that it is coming back to show.
Yeah, we got season three. That's going to happen, and probably season four. I don't see this show ending anytime soon because it's such a big hit. So yeah, I think it's going to bring people back even more for next season. And when it does happen, we'll all be waiting to watch it again to see what happens because it probably seems like the perfect Star Wars content right now. Especially a lot of people who are annoyed at the movies. This seems to take people's mind off the movies, and it's great. I'm actually really loving the show. I love that episode. Yeah, I just love this show so much. I can't tell you. It's probably my favorite Star Wars content that we've gotten from Disney.
Like to be honest, like I'm a very like when Disney Plus came out, I was very nervous about this show. I said, oh no, it's not gonna be good. But now it's like, you know, watching it for a while, you get to connect, and the teen, the baby, and you really connect with the character, and it's like father and son relationship, and I did episode that blew it out of the water with the whole emotional state of level, and that's getting to me Ashoka in live action form.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm sure. Like I need to watch some of the Clone Wars and the animated stuff. I'm watching them a little bit now. I need to catch up. But I'm sure if you were a fan from the start of those shows, seeing her pop up had to be amazing as a fan. And I think Filoni and Favreau, who are over the show, I think they're really giving the fans what they want and something that the movies might have lacked in a way. But yeah, it's great fan service and it's working out pretty good. It's not they're not overdoing it either. As I said, they're adding it to the story, which is making it work better. But like this season has been brilliant so far. We have 2 3 episodes left. It's great.
Do you think Boba Fett gonna come back?
I don't know. I thought we would have seen him by now. Maybe it was rumored he's going to get his own show, but I don't know how successful a show of Boba Fett would be for a season or two. I would have him pop up again, maybe in this season again. Mando, of course, had his armor, so I think we will get either a small look or an Easter egg again of Boba Fett. But yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen him since. But for us to see him, we probably have to go back to Tatooine.
True. And what made there be in Tatooine? Because to be honest with you, I was the only problem I was very disappointed about was the whole Boba Fett review. I just felt like it was underwhelming, and it just felt like it was a marketing campaign to market his show, and that's it.
Yeah, they need to do something with that because many people were expecting him to show up, and then when he did, everyone was so excited, and we haven't seen or heard about him since. So yeah, it, I hope they do address it again because just having him there in that episode is kind of a letdown unless there's payoff coming to it. But I'm sure they won't let us down. I'm sure we'll get to see the character pop up again either this season or next season.
True, I'm just excited to see the Ahsoka merchandise that they're gonna do for her now.
Yeah, that should sell pretty quickly, and maybe they'll have some stuff up for Christmas just in time for Christmas. Yeah, Baby Yoda stuff is flying off the shelves, and Mando stuff. Yeah, I'm sure they will do a live action version of Ahsoka, and yeah, I think it'd be cool to have all those characters that's popped up in the Mandalorian show, and have them on your collection. It'd be pretty cool.
No, like I think in the end of the day here, I really truly think that this show, as a whole, it's making me happy because I'm a very big fan of the baby. Over in November, like this month, in the beginning of November, I did this whole big Baby Yoda con, and that's how much I really adored this baby, and getting to know the name and getting to see this beautiful baby had made me really happy. But my question for you is, nobody have ever answered the question: is the baby a puppet this time around, or is it computer generated?
I think it's a bit of both. Some of it is puppet, and some of it is kind of generated by a robot, probably similar to what we got to see with RTD2, something like that. There's not a person inside it, but the way it kind of moves and things like that. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. Sometimes it's cool though. Imagine if you had a real life one, not real life one, but like a one they use on the show at home in your house. That'd be pretty funny. It's pretty cool.
It would. Hi. It definitely will. And I know you have your own YouTube channel, and you talked about the show on your YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I do. Movies that matter is the name of my channel. Yeah, I just love talking about certain episodes and breaking them down, and then getting other people's opinions. And yeah, I love hearing what everyone has to think about an episode because you might see things that I don't see, and I might see things that you don't see, and then we're able to talk about them. But yeah, I love talking about the show. I haven't done my review yet. I'll probably do it tomorrow, but give everyone a chance to kind of see it. I don't want to spoil it too much for people who haven't seen it yet. I love talking about the show, and it's great to talk to other Star Wars fans about it.
Yet, like with me, I usually make the videos on Saturday, and then I upload them on. I usually upload Mando video on Sunday at 12 p.m.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's the people time.
yeah. I watched a few of your other ones with Meg and Anthony. and yeah, it's pretty good. Because I don't really like doing it on a Friday because some people might not have seen it, and then a thumbnail might spoil it for people who haven't seen it yet. So yeah, I like to wait a day or two and let people digest the show and the episode, and so they don't get too spoiled if they're trying to avoid spoilers. Because somebody who might be subscribed to me hasn't seen it yet, and then if my video pops up and it has like the spoiler in the thumbnail, then it might ruin the episode for them.
True. Like I had to stay away from social media until last night, because
Yeah.
all these people were like, "Oh, YouTube, let's post what we think about the episode with a thumbnail that gonna reveal gonna reveal Ahsoka." I said, I can't. Like these YouTubers need to be very careful, because I go on YouTube and the first thing I see is, oh yeah, here's Baby Yoda's real name. Oh yeah, here here is what it's supposed to look like. That why did YouTube let them allow them to do it? Because like it's not fair that people who go on YouTube they're spoiled right away, and it's not fair for all the anticipation.
Yeah, because you want to be excited. Like, there's nothing worse than being spoiled about a movie or show before you get the chance to see it. And yeah, I do agree with some of the thumbnails on YouTube, whether it's for movies or shows. Sometimes they just have the biggest spoiler in the thumbnail, and you're like, oh my god, I haven't seen it yet. Why not just do something else, something that we know about, and a character that we know about as the thumbnail, and then do spoilers afterward or something? But then, of course, that doesn't get the clicks for them. But yeah, it's good. But I hope everyone got the chance to see this episode. I didn't get spoiled because there was so many cool things.
Definitely. But I'm really excited to see your video tomorrow, because I want to know what you think about it from your point of view.
I appreciate that. Thanks very much. I started a channel so I could just talk about movies and TV shows because I love them, and then to get other people's opinions and just discuss about everything got to do with them and listen to other people's opinions. Like, I won't judge you because you like or dislike something, and I hope that I can get the same treatment back. But yeah, I just love talking about them, and I appreciate you watching the videos and the channel. And it's good. I like the stuff that you do as well. I like how you're interacting with people and just making a good open forum to discuss it in a good positive way.
Yeah, like that's what I usually do. I wanted to bring you on because I usually do these videos by myself. So I said, why not bring on people to come on right now and talk about it with me, so I don't feel alone with it, and with the episode getting more in depth. We really, are getting to a territory where I can't do it by myself now. That there's so much to talk about, and having somebody like you come on, we can both talk about what we think gonna happen next, and just connect.
Yeah, it's cool, and it makes it more fun if you get to discuss it with somebody who loves it as much as you do, and instead of just watching the episode yourself and then talking to yourself about it. It's good to talk to others.
It definitely. But like with this episode, like with the last two episodes, what I think gonna happen is I truly feel like Mob Titty is gonna take the baby, and that the baby is going to be holding the dark saber, and that the person who gonna save the baby from the temple is Edward Brittle, because Edward is also force sensitive, and I truly feel like Edward is gonna come and take the baby, because there's an actor who been on social media. I don't know his name. He's been trolling the whole community. He's been supporting the whole show, and he made a video of him saying, "I would love to be Edward Brittle." I said, "No, you're part of the show. I know you are, because with you not telling nobody, you're part of the show. But you can't reveal the secret because you're under Disney and Lucasfilm contract. So we know Edward coming. I can feel it."
Yeah, and that's good, exciting that people we can can all have different opinions about what Jedi is going to come into it. Or a lot of people saying Ezra, maybe Luke. I don't think Luke will be brought into it that early right now. But yeah, it's cool to discuss and have theories and who you think is going to come into it. And look, there's trolls and people who love to bash things because that's what they love to do. But don't listen to them. Just enjoy what you love and what you like watching, and you'll be more happy at the end of the day because of it. But yeah, but it's so cool to see and theorize who's going to come into it or what's going to happen in future episodes. That's the best part about it.
Like I can't stand the fan who are toxic.
Yeah, there's loads of people like that. But at the end of the day, if you do positive stuff, which you do, you talk about positive shows and talk about shows in a positive way, then people will come to your channel because you seem like a good guy who's positive. And there's no point in listening to someone who's negative all the time because then it's just gonna weigh you down as a person. So I just outshine the negative trolls by doing positive stuff.
True, but before you go and stuff like that, though everybody, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that bell button. You know what to do if you've been here for a while. So now, before I go, I want to give you a platform to tell everybody where they can find you, and and how they can interact with you.
Yeah, I want to say thank you very much for asking me to come on your channel. Had a lot of fun, and don't be afraid to ask me to come back in future episodes. I'd love to. But yeah, guys, I have a YouTube channel, Movies That Matter. You just search it, you'll find it. I just talk about movies, TV shows, breakdowns, stuff. Give that subscription if you like the videos. And if you want to come follow me on social media, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Movies That Matter. Just search that in, you'll see a picture of the monkey, the character from the Planet of the Apes movies. And yeah, give me a follow and don't be afraid to interact with me about anything or DM me and stuff. I'm always open to discuss about movies. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who watches my channel or discusses movies with me. It's a lot of fun.
And I really truly appreciate you coming on and talking about it. But but like I tell all my people, you're welcome here anytime you want. Like they're always the open invitation for you to come back.
I appreciate it. That's very kind of you.
Yes, but thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, it's great. I had a lot of fun. Thanks very much.
No problem. You have a good day.
I'll see you later, man. Don't be afraid to message me and enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So that, so please follow him, and also this episode was just really amazing. So please smash the like button, and also if you're new to the channel, please hit that bell button, and always be yourself, and I will be back next Saturday for Mando episode 6, no episode 7, and may the 4th be with you.